It's luhrs. Luhrs 360. We got some glass repairs. We got the deck ripped open, and we got this deck section here that's very unsupported, considering all the fishing pole holders are right back here. So what I'm doing is I'm making a template, and I'm going to bring it back to my shop where I have some plywood waiting, and I'm going to use that to make a new piece. New support, this added support. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a spider. Spider web stencil. That's what I like to call it. So what I'm doing is I'm making a very simple, very simple template. What I can do is I got to reinstall coring. So I'm making a, I don't know if you can see in here. Here's my cardboard piece. And I'm going to run another piece. Oh, where's my hand? There it is. Another piece here. Down the wall. And then from here up to the corner. Up here. And just make a triangle. That's it. But I want to get the size right. And it will be. And then I'm going to make another one over here. A little bit closer to the corner here where it's splitting. And do the same thing. It'll be a little bit smaller. Small ones work good. You can just adjust. You put your marker piece, and then you can just adjust it with the glue. Stick it. You know what I mean? You don't have to recut nothing. So I got both. Got some long ones and some short ones. It's actually just this one piece. So I will. Obviously, this is not going to stick to the wall or anything. But it will temporarily. My second piece stuck there. I know it's super dark in here, but you can see it. And, I'll add that third piece, and then what I'll do is I'll add a bunch of joining pieces in between so that I don't lose the shape in case it falls apart. There's just less chance of it falling apart. This one I just have to glue the tips. Easy enough, right? Make a triangle. Having the little points there help mark it a little more accurately. It's a very simple thing, but you can do it with a complicated piece, and you just make the points closer and closer together. Like if you were to, I don't know, to copy this, say, which is not complicated either, but what else could I use? I could use my piece here. Like if I want to copy each corner, right? Use the pieces get each little angle. And then you put it on your part. Once you glue these all together, sometimes you have to connect. You know what I mean? Use some pieces to connect them. But once you lay it on the wood or whatever you're going to cut your piece, you just make dots where the points are. Cut it out. Comes out perfect. Super perfect. Without much, like, you know, I've seen people make them out of wood. The first time the guy showed me they made it out of wood, cardboards. They're cheaper. Often free. It's often free. So I'm gonna add just a couple pieces, like I said. Just for support. I need some support. Support. Finish this one and I'll do the next one. There we go. Piece right there. Super fancy. Alright, so this is number one piece. Let's see what I can do for number two. Let's see. The same distance. Except for height. Some cat pieces. About this one. And this one. That's about what our height is. So let me get that on there. People said they can't hear me when I talk. Oh, happens a lot in real life too. Yeah. All right. Stick 4 pieces in that one. is probably good. Hopefully that stiffens it back up. I'm gonna put 2 in this main corner, but I mean, it's gonna be one in the center, one over there. It's mostly solid on this side, you know. But I will put those 2 supports in, and if that doesn't fix it, I'll put in a 3rd one. Seems kind of overkill, but that's what it takes. I've got some plywood. So let me get that piece out. That's probably dry. So on this one, see here, this is the back, and it just wasn't touching. So I added this cardboard. So this is the new end. So I need this one here. But that will be my piece. That goes this way, that way. My 2 pieces there. And I'll come back and grind. I guess I can do that now, actually. I'm gonna hit those with the grinder anyways. And this crack here, it's a nice crack. Just not. This kind of happened after the fact, but it was bound to happen either way. Because it was just some filler in there. Somebody did do some work on here previously, and even here as well. You can see there's blue filler in there. This is not typically what you would put in something like this. So, and that whole area was filled with the blue. So I ground all that out and put the fiber, and I'll hit it again to smooth it out, and then I'll use some blue filler. And just because it's blue or red or whatever doesn't mean it's one thing or another. It just means that's the type of hardener that's in it. But there's bonding type, there's glazing type. Some of them you have to hit with a grinder. Some of them you can sand with 400 grit. So, all right, those are my pieces. I don't really feel like grinding. You know what it is wire is 900 feet away. It's problematic. I guess I could use the battery grinder. That's not nearly as strong. I've been on there 25 minutes. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna go cut my pieces. That's what I'm thinking. What time is it? It is noon, which is basically lunchtime. So I'll take a drive. I'll grab something to drink because I don't really eat lunch. I'll cut these pieces out, and then I can come back and grind and install them. Add a little filler because I'll need the filler to stick it to the wall. Stick these pieces to the wall into there at first, and then I can glass over them. So I can do it all in one shot, I guess. Grind these, grind that area, And I'm going to cut, that's what I am going to do, is I'm going to go cut that front open. There's one bad area in the front. And this was supposed to be, look at that, we have like a little hole up there, which is lucky there's no water coming in, I suppose. But this cover was supposed to come off today. And we're waiting on decking to come in, which hasn't, which I suppose is a good thing. I guess there's a little water coming in. Where's that going? Just down here to the drain, where it's supposed to. That's good. No water. No water over here. Oh, so good. It's fucking wet in here. Yeah, all right here. You can see it's cracked. Water coming in here somehow. Somewhere. Oh yeah, look. Right here. I can do something about that. That's easy. It's supposed to stop raining today. So, nice boat. Give us a thumbs up in the chat if you think this is a nice boat. I'm joking. I don't care about that. This isn't TikTok. Oh my god. See, everything's wet. This is what I do. Let's make a big old mess here. What happened? What a mess, huh? Guys. That's what everybody has me do. Come just tear their boat apart. Make a big old mess. Okay. All right. I think I don't have my saw here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I cut that up open when I come back to. I'll grind, I'll cut that. Install my support pieces. Maybe I'll get that delivery today. It's Saturday. Get deliveries today. I'm really a little apprehensive about putting the core in without the pieces. I'd like to level it up first, dry fit it all on here. You know what I mean? And then install it. And I've never worked with this stuff. And if I don't know, if it's going to be problematic, I just assume put these pieces back in. Which was kind of my initial plan. And we're going to use the rope, what is it? Like the rubberized decking not the rubber decking, but the rubberized gel coat mold for the deck. We're going to use that. Then we opted to use these solid sheets to just kind of butt up against the cut, I imagine. I imagine I might have to recut it even, for that matter. But I've never used it. I imagine it's for like new installations, which is perfectly fine. I could do that, like right along the edge, you know, just recut it all right along the edge. Now you have a nice fresh, and it's one whole sheet. So I'd have to just feather up to it. Shouldn't be too bad. And actually, now that I put solid fiber along the inside of all of this instead of coring, because it was just cracking and not holding together very well as it was. If I cut it and peel the top skin off, there'll be a nice flat level area for that stuff to sit on. So that might be the way to do it. I'll use my little cardboard stencils to make a stencil. But no, I wouldn't do it like that. I would use some paper. Just use some paper, make a stencil. All right, that's what I'm going to do then. I will actually turn this back on once I get over to my shop. That's the only thing I really have going on. Got a little gel coat repair. I've got a wet sand, which I'll do today too. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys made it this far, you made it pretty far, go ahead, like and subscribe. You'll get notifications for this and for other jobs. I do appreciate it. Thank you.